Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Hi, so my name is Jewel and I want to talk to you guys about what I wish I knew before I became a domiciliary carer. What is a domiciliary carer? Basically, it's just someone who provides care at a person's house as opposed to in a care home, with the intentions of making sure that they still have access to everything that they used to enjoy within their own space, and you assist them to be independent, or you assist them wherever the care is needed. Some of them is companionship, some of them is personal care, some of them is making them a meal, some of them is taking them to their favorite activity because they no longer have the mobility, the freedom to drive and go to where they used to go. It's different. Everybody's different. It's not a one person fits all package. It's different. Right. Before you go into this job, you need to look into the company that's gonna hire you. I'm so lucky, touch wood. I'm so lucky that I got into a good company first time because I'm coming straight from fast food. I used to work at McDonald's. If you guys haven't seen my other video, I did 8 years there and I just needed a change. I needed to be away from the restaurant and being away from an environment where I'm constantly at that one location and that's it. At this job, you'll be driving to different houses. You could go to about 10 different houses in a day. I don't know what some companies offer, but I know at my company, I'll see like 10 different persons in a day, and that will probably average out to about 7 hours. And that's what you need to consider. Think about whether or not you have a car. If you have a car and you'll be using your car, think about the mileage on your car, think about the damages that's going to happen to your car, and think of it as, do I want to do that? If not, go for a care home and apply for that. You're still doing a rewarding job and you're still in care, but you're just not in the community and putting damage, adding damage to your car. Right, another thing is, guys, you need to think about the visits. Ask the company what's the shortest visits that they do. Ideally, you want to aim for somewhere that does minimum 30 minutes or more, because otherwise you'll be out in the community doing a bunch of 15-minute calls and you'll feel rushed off your feet, and that's when the stress will start kicking in. Personally, I like the fact that my company, it provides you with 30 minutes or more, and there's nothing below that. So think about that. Number 3 is to make sure that the company pays you for mileage. A lot of companies don't offer that, but you might find that they pay you a little bit more than minimum wage, and that kind of average out to what a company that pays for mileage would be. But then there's also companies that just don't pay you anything at all. And there's companies that don't have any organization, in the sense that they just give you the calls and you're meant to figure out how and when you're going to go to them in the day. It's really bad. It can be bad. But for me, luckily, I get my work phone and my days organized into different time slots for every person. So say about 8 o'clock till 9 o'clock, I'll have a client. I see them on my work phone. I document everything. You get, you check in on the phone and you check out when the visit is finished. You go to your next visit, or you might get a gap after that. And in that gap, it can be an hour long, can be a half an hour long, it can be 2 hours long. They do try their best to make sure your calls and your visits are close together. If not, you can just take that time to go home. For me, the place that I work, they try and give me areas where, it's pretty close by to my house. I think the longest drive I've had is 20 minutes away from my house. So, you might find that you're further away depending on the company that you choose. And that's something you need to research. Just ask the company, so is it based on my area? What's the furthest distance like you've got? Where would you send us? If you live in Derby, are you going to be sending me to Birmingham? Maybe not, but you get my point. I'm talking about in the UK. I don't know about anywhere else. You get my point. And you have people who travel on bus, so you need to think about that. If you don't drive and you'll be traveling on bus, you'll be all over the, you'll be all over the city or the town a lot, and you'll be walking. So think about it. Right, you're gonna lose people. You are going to lose people. For me, I remember I met someone, and within 2 weeks, I heard, oh, you remember so and so? They passed away. I'm thinking, what? Yeah. So just brace yourself and balance your mental health, balance your life around it all. Just make sure you have a good work-life balance. When I think of anything else, I'll tell you guys. But yeah, so make sure they pay for mileage. Make sure that wherever you're sent, it's close by, or just that the company is decent. It can be a very stressful job if you're driving and you don't have that travel time. It's upsetting and people aren't getting the quality care that they need. So if it's a private company that you need to look into, try it. Look into a private company. Or if you want to go for a government funded company, whatever you want, just make sure you do your research. Okay I had another thought. I'm just gonna end it here. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys.